Good morning and welcome back to 5 a.m. Tarot. This morning we will be looking at our past, present, and future for Taurus for November 2025. What are the energies in the recent past that are affecting us? What is our current situation, the people, the energies, the luck, the bad luck, good luck, bad luck? Do we have fortune? Do we have love? Do we have competition or fighting? Do we have jealousy? What's happening in the future ahead of November 2025? What are the energies that we are not aware of that we need to be aware of? Who is influencing the situation and what is their energy? As well as our overall card for November, as well as advice from spirits. Thank you for joining me. Good morning to you. And let's begin. As we begin with the 10 of Cups, looking good. It's a great card of happiness and fulfillment whenever and wherever you can get it. King of Cups to go along with it. Beautiful energy regarding our recent past. And the 7 of Cups. Lots of choices. Some confusion. Maybe too many options that is overwhelming. The Moon card, interesting. Not everything is as it seems. The World card, wow. This is you, Taurus, in November. Seems like the closing of a chapter, the beginning of a new chapter in November for you. And the Page of Cups. In the very, very near future, you are going to be receiving a message of emotional support from somebody. We'll clarify who. We love that. We love that. So far, so good. We've got some really beautiful cards here. Loving it. Ace of Coins. Six of Wands. We love it. Coming in November. And the Fool. Interesting. It goes exactly well with our World card because when one chapter ends, another begins. And you can see that clearly here in November for you. Okay? Energy you're not aware of from the bottom of the deck. We have the Star. Well, you're really having some beautiful cards this morning, Taurus. Absolutely gorgeous. There's some healing energy behind the scenes that you're not aware of that Spirit wants you to know about. A person influencing the situation. Now you have the Death card. So for that person, someone who themselves is going through some major, major changes in their life is influencing the situation, okay? Definitely not bad changes, just changes. The kinds of changes that takes a long time to take effect. Overall card, we do have a 5 of Wands indicating some hustles and some bustles and some struggles with some people, and our advice card, King of Wands. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So as we take a look around the room, as they say, we have some cups. In fact, all the recent past is cups. 10, king, and 7. So we have some emotional energy here, as well as in the next row, of course, you have moon, world, and page of cups. So that's already a lot of cups, at least for November. Then we're on to our Ace of Pentacles, our Six of Wands, and our Fool card. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Coins, Wands, and Fool card. Then you have the Star, the Death card, and some squabbling with people. King of Wands energy. Interesting. Okay, well, someone's going through some changes that's in your environment and in your life. They are affecting the situation for November. Now, I see some squabbles happening in November. So let's pull some clarifying cards on that. I'm going to go ahead and take some cards from another deck. I'm going to ask for some clarity on some of these cards. So let's start with the World card. Spirit, why is the World card here? What chapter is ending? What chapter is closing? What is the new chapter ahead? We have the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So some sort of karmic revival is happening here. Looks like in the families. You could have some family celebrations, but you're also at an impasse in some kind of a situation, which is this Two of Swords. There's some sort of like pause on a situation, but overall, the people that are together are here from another life, back together. But I do see family celebrations and coming back to life after a period of pause here. So that's interesting to go with the World card. Like we are coming back to life in our family celebrations after a pause, moving on to a new chapter in November. Okay. Spirits, tell us about the Moon card. Why is the Moon card here? What are the energies going on that may not appear as they seem, that Taurus needs to know about for November? Okay, we've got the Temperance card. We've got the Page of Swords and the Three of Hearts. So someone is more heartbroken than they are letting on. Okay. Someone is putting on a brave face, but things are not as they seem. Someone is very heartbroken. Interesting. Spirits, why is the Ace of Coins here? Is this a new job opportunity? I do see some new opportunities coming along in November here because you've got the Ace of Coins. You've got the Six of Wands, which is recognition for at work usually in your public life. Whatever you do for a living or in the community, you're going to be recognized for that. And then as well as I see you taking some new chances, taking some risks, following your heart, being impulsive and having fun with that. as well as the Ace of Coins, which is a new beginning, or potentially even a job offer or a raise. Spirits, why is the Ace of Coins here? We see the Queen of Wands. We see the Eight of Cups, as well as the Page of Cups. Interesting that we have the Page of Cups here twice now. So someone is going to be coming along offering you emotional support, okay? Or bringing a message of love and support, emotionally speaking. So this will happen in November because it does appear that you would need some emotional support. You are looking back with some sadness and regrets on some sort of situation, but you have the emotional support that you need. That is related to you with this new job opportunity, okay? I see someone coming along in here. Now, we got the Queen of Wands here. Now remember, your advice, King of Wands. So I would go ahead, if someone comes along with an offer of support, whether it be financial or emotional in November, it's a new opportunity. New opportunity. Maybe it's in the way of life, your way of life that you're living. Tell us more about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? In what sense is Taurus going to be recognized in November? If the Three of Coins, community, the Hierophant, Taurus card, and Seven of Swords or Five of Swords. So, interesting. You do have a bad actor in your environment at work or in the community that you are working at. Okay. So maybe you already know that because otherwise it would be in your energy where you don't know what's going on card. But it's almost like despite this person's effort, um, I see you very strongly in the community or at your job and being recognized in November. So that's always good. Let's find out more about the Five of Wands. What do we need to know about the competitive, argumentative, battling energy of the Five of Wands? This could be your average everyday Thanksgiving squabbles or something bigger. Usually it's not that big of a deal with this Minor Arcana card, but okay, I see a wish coming true energy, the strength to deal with any situation, as well as that you are sharing your financial resources. Okay, like again, I think that really these cards sort of put this one to rest. In other words, you have the strength to deal with whatever squabbles are going to be happening, and you are using your resources to help other family members or friends. And there is a wish coming true energy here. So, I mean, that is so positive that I just don't see these squabbles as being very big deal, especially when you're being recognized at work and new opportunities are coming your way. You have financial support and so on. So, in other words, all the other cards are so positive. Spirit, why is the Star card here in the position of energies that we're not aware of? We have the Queen of Coins, the Ace of Cups, And again, the Seven of Swords. Hold on. Five of Swords over there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this really does put a little bit of a spin on things, Taurus. Because someone is going to be offering you emotional support, but this person is not trustworthy. This person is a bad actor, okay? This person is a thief. So be on the lookout for this person. They might be using their money to try to manipulate you, but they're going to be coming to you with an offer of emotional support. But this is in the position of someone that, you're not aware of. You maybe even don't even know who they are right now. But they will be coming forward in November, so watch out. And when you take this bad actor person in conjunction with the fact that there's like a bad actor in the community, the fact that you're going to be triumphant and victorious over them anyways, and then you take it into consideration with, yes, there's some squabbling showing up, but you have the strength to deal with it, your wish come true energy, and you are helping your community despite all of this. So to me, this shows almost sort of like an overcoming of adversity here. And, because we've got the closing of a chapter, even though some of the things are not as they seem, right, this person is more heartbroken than they are displaying. And so, again, interesting because, okay, we got the Temperance card, then you got the Star card over here. Could even be the same person where, because they're still heartbroken more than they seem, they're offering you support, but it's not genuine. Okay? It's not genuine. Okay, Taurus. Well, those are the messages that are coming through for you today. So I hope you enjoy your Thanksgivings, and I wish you namaste.